I don't know. I don't know. All right, we'll do it this way. Can you guys see me? Let's see. What's the bubbles? Bubbles. Hey, Candy Shell. Can you hear me? I'm on the microphone. I don't know. Okay, cool, cool. Let me take off these sunglasses. How are you? I'm at work. I decided to do the live stream pop up. Hey, Latoya. I haven't seen you in so long. How's your baby? You guys are doing good? It's Wednesday. It's actually Ash Wednesday. That's good. I'm glad to hear he's great. Takara popped into my live last night at the very last minute. What do you guys think about, God, I got lipstick right. Let me get it off. There. What do you guys think about what's going on with Harvey Line? Oh, he's doing ABA. That is so good. That is so good, Toya. That's so good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad he's doing that. That is going to be so, so helpful for him. What do you guys think about what's going on with Mr. Weinstein? Monday through Friday. That's what he's supposed to be doing. He's supposed to be going 5 days a week. I know it might seem like it's a lot, but it's going to be helpful. I promise. It's going to be helpful. Yeah, I don't know how to make this thing go to rotate to the side. I got to figure that part out. I've only figured out how to do it with it. I don't know why it looks like my eyes. Oh, that's just a shadow. I said, it looks like I have on purple. And it's pink. But I'm just working. I decided I'd come on, do a daytime live, try to get some of these hours in. Ah, okay, cool, cool, cool. Hey, 50 plus. Yep, having my Wednesday cup with you guys. It's late, it's the afternoon, but I gotta have my caffeine. I'm sorry. Trying to see if this job is still up. Thank you for coming to my pop-up. Yeah, since I can do it on my phone. Hey, 1SP. I went through to your live earlier. I was at your live earlier. I came through. I came through to the replay rather. Yeah, it says stay in for 3 seconds, but I stayed for the whole thing. It says please like and share and stay for at least 3 seconds. I was like 3 seconds. That's funny. But I was there for longer. Yeah, I got the music playing, so you guys can't hear the television that's playing in the background. It's got all these different. What's dance party? Let me see what that is. What is that? Oh, that's kind of wild. That looks weird, y'all. Yeah, I think I'll go back to the bubbles. Yeah. Dance party looks weird. Now I know why everybody uses the bubbles. I've been around, but I gotta go into some growth streams because YouTube took some of my subscribers last night. To do a self-affirmation video? Okay. Does it have to be a long self-affirmation video? I can do one that's a 5-minute one, maybe. I can do that. Okay. I will do a self-affirmation video and I will post it. I'll do it, let's see, today's Wednesday. I'll do it by the weekend because I already have one video to do that I'm going to be posting. Okay. So it doesn't have to be long. Then I'll do one by this weekend. I accept the challenge, 1SP. I accept the challenge. Yep, I can do that. I can do a self-affirmation one. Hey, AKA James, how are you? I decided to come on during the daytime since I can actually come live through YouTube. Chilling. Yours was 3 minutes? Yeah, I'm thinking that it wouldn't be more than 5 minutes. It wouldn't be more than 5 minutes. So I would do one, absolutely. What is that? I wonder what this is. Oh no, that's gonna flip the camera. I don't want to flip the camera because then you guys will be looking at black. I said, so I'm not gonna flip the camera. But I just realized that, yeah. I just realized that that's how some people are doing those silent lives. They're flipping the camera. So people only see the bubbles on their screen. I just figured that's how some of those people are doing that. Sorry. I figured it had to be something in YouTube. I will challenge someone else. I will challenge someone else when I do it. I have a couple of people in mind for that challenge. I will do mine and then I will challenge someone else to do the same challenge. But yes, I think I have a couple of people that I could ask to do that. Hey, Matt. What's up? I told you guys I was going to come on during the daytime. I told y'all I'd eventually do it. I'm on. I might videotape. I might vlog this afternoon. Me picking out the hair to braid my hair again because it's purple. I like this purple, but I'm doing it in a different color purple. So I might actually vlog at the beauty supply store when I go get the hair and upload that. Now I just have to figure out when I'm going to take these down between now and the weekend. So I can wash my hair without braids in it. They've got all these different ones. I'm going to change my thing and see what is. Let me see what this one is. What's Glamour? That's Glamour. It doesn't even look like anything. Ah. So I just challenged them after I publish mine. Then I just challenged the other person. I can do that. I'm not going to tell them until after I've done mine because I might change my mind on who I want it to be. Hey, DLD, I didn't see you come in. Hey, Mansa. How are you? DOD, I have been enjoying your content. I have been enjoying your content. I especially like the one that you put up earlier today about my friend. Yes. Who's beautiful. And I'm glad that people are starting to see that she's not what they claim she is. So that was a good video. Has she seen that video yet? DOD, do you know if she saw it and commented on it yet? Yeah, I don't know. I swear, I don't know how women can wear these things. I put these on today, but I don't know if I'm going to have them on for more than like a couple of hours. Okay. I didn't comment on it only because I'm not really part of the situation, but I did watch it and gave you a thumbs up and gave you a view. But it was good that you did that. And I remember when she explained the situation. I do remember that because here's the crazy thing, y'all. It's like when a lot of the stuff started to blow up was just when I decided to become a content creator. Exactly. I wasn't going to comment. I just watched it and gave you a view. I mean, shoot. What am I going to jump off the porch for? I don't have nothing to do with this stuff. I just don't I don't like how she was treated. I don't think it should have come to that. And that's my personal opinion. Personal opinion. This is the reason why DC, I don't do virtual stuff. I don't do virtual. I don't do virtual. Probably because I'm, like the virtual meeting people and everything. That happened when I was older. Like 30s. Over 35 is when they started doing the social media thing. Yeah, so. Too many people get catfished. Yeah. I keep virtual situations virtual and real life situations real life. Separate the two. It makes it easy for me. Thankfully, my son is not here, so I don't have to worry about his craziness. But he'll be home soon. He'll be home soon, y'all. So how's everybody's Wednesday going? And if you see me when I'm looking away, it's because I'm looking at the computer for work. How's everybody's Wednesday going? Is everybody doing good? I hope so. I will be back on later on tonight, but I decided, y'all know what? I am freezing. I have the air on. But I'm freezing. So wait a minute. I'm going to take these off for a second. I'm going to go turn the air off. Be back. I'm freezing, y'all. I come. Yep, now y'all can see my skinny butt. Ah, it's a skinny girl. Here I am back. He is not at the house. He's at work. But we're still trying to get him a new situation because that situation is, I don't think it's a good situation for him. Because most of the people, most of the other clients are older than him. There's only like maybe 2 or 3 that are in their 20s. Then everybody else is in their 30s. And I'm telling you, some of them look like they were 40s to 50, which is so sad to me. Because that means that nobody, if they're still in this particular program that my son is in, and they're that much older, then that means that whoever is their caregiver didn't work with them to try to get them to do something more. Because all of the ones that are in this program with him, they're all verbal people, So they have behaviors, but they're verbal. So I just feel like this program that my son is in right now is like a beginning program for an adult, that didn't necessarily go to college. And, and this is to help them to start to do work, but it's a volunteer situation. I don't think that it should be a program that somebody stays in their entire adult life. So that's why I said I think it's sad that there's people that are much older than my son that are in this program, which is part of the reason why I need to get him to another program, because I don't want him doing these behaviors. We're trying to get him to stop the behaviors. We're trying to get him to act like a grown man, behave like a grown up. And got to get him from around people that are with the behaviors, But he won't be home for a couple of hours. And I promise you I will not still be on here by then. I just came on for a little while. God, now I'm getting hot, y'all. But I know it's me. It's me. I'm having a hot cold, and it's probably because I'm drinking the coffee. But I'm having a personal summer, and I'm not going to keep turning the air on. It's really warm here today. You thought it was you? Yeah, that might be part of it. I don't need to fan myself. And I don't know where my fan is. But I don't want to turn back on. Let me see. No, there's not a fan over here. I have a big fan, but it's upstairs, and I don't want to go get it. That one's kind of over the top. I think I'm okay now. I cooled down a little bit. Put that back over there. Oh, I think because we're on here, you guys can see like one of my tattoos. Let me see if I can put it up so you guys can see it. Let's see. I never can turn my arm right. Y'all see that? See? That's a bookworm. That's a bookworm. Because I am a bookworm. I actually drew that one out myself. And then they just, traced it and tattooed it on my arm. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. See? It's real, y'all. It's real. It's not going to come off. It doesn't come off. Oh, I lost my bubbles. What happened to the bubbles? Did they go away? Did the bubbles go away? Oh, there they are. Yeah, I took them away. Sorry about that. Yeah, it was cool. That's not the one that hurt. The one that hurt is on my ankle. It says it's a ladybug, and then it says Lady DC up my leg, like the ladybug is crawling away, and did that. Not pulling my leg up and showing that one to you, but that's the one that hurt. That hurt the second worst. Then there's one that's on my hip bone, yeah, that hurt like hell. But I was a G, because when I got that one, I got another tattoo at the same time. Because after I got that one, I didn't even feel the pain from the other one. Didn't even feel it. But I would never suggest to anybody to get a tattoo on their hip again. I did it once, never gonna do it again, because it hurt. But I am about to get a tattoo for autism. But I'm gonna do it on my arm. On this arm that has nothing on it. I'm gonna do one on there. Yeah, I wanna be able to see it. So I think I'm going to do an airplane, because my son loves airplanes. And I'm gonna have the little puzzle piece floating from the tail. Have some puzzle pieces floating from the tail. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Now I have to make an appointment to get that done. I want to get it done before or by April, because April is Autism Awareness Month. In April, I'm going to apologize in advance. April, I'm going to probably get on you guys' nerves about autism with autism uploads. Oh, the bubbles look like smoke? No. Nobody's smoking over here. I'm drinking coffee, 7-Eleven. Y'all see that picture? Let me see if I can turn it so you guys can see it. Y'all see that picture? That picture was painted for me by a African artist named Emmy Lou. Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna probably be in overload. I usually go to overload in April, like a lot. But yeah, that picture was painted for me. It's supposed to be a mother sending her son off to school. And I'm gonna probably, the book that I'm writing about my son, I'm probably gonna use that picture right there as the artwork for the cover of the book. That's what I'm planning on doing. Yeah, it's a really nice picture. He's tried, and the artist has tried to get it from me several times so he could put it in showing. That's my picture. You gave it to me, not lending it. I mean, it's worth a lot of money. I have insurance on it, but it's worth a lot of money because he paints pictures for life, like celebrities. Like he's painted some pictures for like Magic Johnson and other people in Black Hollywood. So I was just fortunate that I knew him and he did that one for me. But it's a nice picture, and it's going to be on the cover of my book. I know it's quiet in here right now because my son's not here. I'm not home alone, but other people don't come on camera, and they don't talk. You guys are getting quiet. I don't see anybody chatting. Because everything disappears when you're on here. So when the chat goes away, I can't bring it back. I don't know. Let me see something. Oh, that's the phone. Wait a minute. How do I put you guys on mute? I don't know how to mute. Oh, 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm back. Yeah, it's just, I get robocalls on my home phone. They call and they hang up. They just call and hang up. Nobody knows my home phone number, so robocalls. I'm one of those rare people who still has a house phone in their house. You know, I don't just have my cell phone. I got a house phone. But I mainly keep it because of my son. Robocalls are, I mean, and you guys, I still get calls for whoever had this number before me, which has to be like 5 years ago. But this person still gets calls on my home phone. I'm like, they're obviously not doing a good skip trace because this chick has not had that number for over 5 years. Oh, hey, Ohima. How are you? I didn't see you come in. Yeah, that's the thing. Y'all disappear so quickly. So if I don't say hi, it's just because I didn't see you come in. Let me see something. Oh. Let me do this. Oh, now I figured out how to make the chat appear. So now I can see everything. And the stupid phone's ringing again. Wait 1 second, you guys. I'll be right back. Nobody ever calls me. And they hang up. Exactly. Hanging up. They hung up again. Because they're listening to my answer machine. And I do not have a personalized voice on my answer machine. You know the generic computer voice that says, hello. No one's able to answer a call right now. Please leave a message. That's it. And it's a man's voice. But yeah, they just keep calling and hanging up. And it's really jacked up because supposedly in California, they were supposed to get rid of that. Live chats are visible. Okay, so I can see the live chats now. I can see the live chat now. And now it went away, but I know now I know how to make it pop back up. So if I want to see what everybody's saying, I'm figuring it out. Now the key will be when I go live and I'm not at home from my phone. That's where I'm going to have the challenge. I'm going to figure that out eventually. But right now, yeah, we'll see. At least I know how to stop this live chat, because on the Streamlabs thing, it would never stop for me. And I didn't have any control. Like in here, if I bring everybody's chats up, I can actually type on somebody and I can take them and kick them out of the chat if I wanted to. I couldn't do none of that in Streamlabs. And the trolls were taking over my chats. Don't pay attention to DLD. He's over there saying stuff. I'm trying, girl. I'm trying to do some more daytime. I'm trying to get my hours. Trying to get these hours. You know, I can't stay on 24/7 like some other content creators, but I'm trying. Because I have been at this for 6 months. I've been doing this for 6 months. So that's why, I'm trying to get these hours because I don't want to lose any hours. I don't want to lose any. You do, Candy Shell, because you have good lives when you come on. Are you able to go live from your phone yet? You should be able to. Because, I don't know, somewhere in the last 2 months, it seems like all of us that couldn't go live when we hit the 1K, now everybody can go live from their phone. So now we don't have any excuses. Because we can go live from everything, but I'm going to get there. It's just like, but when I do it live in the daytime, it's like this. I'm literally sitting here at my, I think it had to be Candy Shell. It had to be some kind of glitch in the system. All right, let me fix that. 1 second, guys. I'm fixing something. And something that somebody input on the system. Okay. But yeah, it had to have been some kind of glitch. It's the Matrix. Speaking of, who was it that said that they were, somebody that's in Northern California that was in my chat a couple of days ago said that they're filming the new Matrix up in the Bay Area right now. I forget who it was. I don't know if it was, I don't want to say it was Terry. It might have been Terry. It might have been Terry, but he's not in the Bay Area. But it might have been Terry who said it. I love the Matrix movies, personally. I like Keanu Reeves, too. But yeah, there's something going on YouTube. Because they're purging people's numbers, too. A lot of people are losing subscribers. Yeah, well, I knew they were probably going to do another Matrix. That had been rumored for a couple of years. I think it was all dependent on when Keanu was available. Oh, where are my glasses? Let me find my glasses. Gotta put my glasses on, y'all, so I can see. So I can see. Yeah, me and these eyelashes are not gonna last much longer. I'm just trying to look cute, but I don't like them. They're too long. I like my own eyelashes. I like my own eyelashes. What'd you say, Mark? What did you say? I like John Wick too. I do like the John Wick ones. Okay, thank you. Thank you for being in the chat, Miss Candy. I appreciate it. Yeah, I like the John Wick movies too. I've been watching a lot of old movies lately, though. A lot of old ones. But there's one that I want to see that's from the 70s. I don't even know if it's still out there. It's called Choir Boys. I think it came out like in 1977 or 78. It's about cops. But it's like one of those old ones. are you doing? Somebody else in this file. I hate that. Let me see who is in the freaking file. Let me see who's in this file. Nobody's in it. I'm in it. Heck. I don't know. This system is tripping. Wait 1 second, guys. We do need more black filmmakers. Yep. Kobe was about to be one, y'all. That's what he was going to do. Just shaking my head about that. But I think you have some people coming up that are going to be, you know, doing films and stuff. My little baby cousin, well, I call her a baby, but she's not really a baby. She's in her mid-30s. She's in the film industry, but she's like doing like indies, and she's a writer. But she and I have talked about what the heck. Let me go back and fix this. She and I have talked about doing some stuff together. What is it doing? Let me see. Oh, let me fix this. Just trying to fix that. The photograph. No, I have not seen that yet. I heard it was good though. I haven't seen it yet. I didn't get to see Little Women when that was yet either. There's a couple of good movies that I haven't seen. I heard that one was good. I did see that other one, Slim and Queen. I saw that one. I watch Nolly and Bollywood. I watch Nollywood a lot. I watch the Nollywood stuff that comes on Netflix. I like they're funny. Some of them are funny. And it's interesting because of how they actually see us over here in America. Just, yeah, interesting. I thought it was the way that she reacted and stuff to things. I thought it was just interesting how they got into that entire situation, you know? And with her being an attorney, I just, yeah. The whole situation was crazy to me. But it made you think. It made you think. Okay, let me see what's still open. What is this? Where is it? I hate when I can't find something and I know it's there. Okay, so let me go to the exceptions. There it is. I was like, I'm like, I know this thing is here. Okay, well, so what did they do different? Yeah. I have to explain it because the person who did this file didn't explain it themselves. So I have to do it for them. And I'm actually docking their file. I'm docking their work. There's going to be a Get Out 2. There's going to be a second one. Okay, let me get out of this. I'm just gonna let her have it. Oh, I hate when two of us are working on a file at the same time. I'm gonna let her have it because I'm not fighting with because it's her deal. So I got out of her file. I didn't know there was gonna be a second one. It's rumored. Okay. Well, I told you guys that that I think it's on Netflix. It's called The Hunters, and it's about this group of Nazi hunters. They're hunting Nazis, and they're killing them. And it's like in modern day, like 70s, 80s, 90s, you know, all the way up to the 2000s. It was created by somebody else, but Jordan Peele is the one who is directing it. It's like it's a series. They released the first season of it, and you can tell that he's involved in it when you see it because, you know, after you haven't seen his, you know, other movies, Us and Get Out, then when you see this series, you can see how he's incorporating himself into it and directing it. Let me see, what did it say? Yeah, it did. It did. Just have to wait and see what happens. Let me see. Okay, let me grab this before somebody else grabs it. She's gonna ping me in a minute. One of the other managers, because me and her are in the same freaking file, so. Okay, let me grab this one. That would be interesting to see another one, especially because he got the Oscar for that movie. I still think a lot of people did not see that coming because that was like a sleeper. That movie was a sleeper hit. You know? Didn't see what? What didn't you see? Oh, he did a Twilight Zone too? I'll have to go look that one up. I don't think I looked at the Twilight Zone. Yeah, I don't think I looked at that one. Yeah, Us was kind of creepy. That was kind of creepy. Because we thought we knew what was going on the entire movie. And then at the end, we find out we didn't know what the hell was going on at all. We had no clue. Oh, he wrote a whole season of The Twilight Zone. Okay. And you know what? I haven't watched The Twilight Zone. It comes on Fox, I think. It came on Fox. I don't think I ever watched it. I remember them saying he was gonna write part of it. Ah, so it takes it with a twist. Okay, I'm gonna have to go take a look at that. I'm sure they're on Netflix by now. I am sure they're on Netflix by now. You haven't seen Us, Matt? You haven't seen Us? Dude, you gotta see Us. Lupita, and then the actor that played, God, that played the head of the the mountain people in Black Panther. He's in that. He and her in that. And I'm telling you, You need to go see Us. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, you know what's going on the whole movie, and you don't have a clue until the end. It's not, like with Get Out, if you were a black person, you knew what was going on. You figured it out. It was the rest of the people that didn't really understand it until it got to the end. But Get Out was the ultimate horror movie for people who are black in America, because that's our nightmare, that they want to be us. And they want to be us so bad that they would actually insert themselves into our bodies to be us. Yeah, but I think that's how he does stuff. It's Jordan Peele stuff is psychological because he put that psychological twist on the hunter. And he's just directing that. Someone else created it. So I think he might be directing, and he's probably written some of the episodes of it. But that's what he's good at. Because that's what you want. You want it to be kind of psychological. You don't, I mean, most of us are past movies like, like Halloween and Friday, Nightmare on Elm Street, you know, Friday the 13th. Those movies, you know, after a while they become very, very predictable, but psychological thrillers make you think. They make you think. So yeah, I mean, well, I'll tell you with the Jason movies, the Friday 13th movies, by the time we got to like the third one, I was done because that movie, I literally was sitting there in the theater with a group of my friends, because that one came out when I was in college, and I said, okay, here comes a body flying through the window. Soon as I said that, a body came flying through the window. So I was like, okay, I'm done with these movies. Now I can tell you when something's going to happen. So that's why I stopped watching them, because they weren't scary anymore. Now, the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, Freddy now, come on. Freddy was, I liked every single one of those, but the best one was the first one. The best one was the first one, because that's the one that you had to watch twice to figure out what was going on. The first one. But I like Jordan. I like his style. I like the way he does his stuff. He makes you think. I'm waiting to see some more, him put out another movie though. But I think it's going to be harder for him to put something out that they give him an Academy Award for in his genre, because I don't know. I just think I don't know, because he's a weird thinker. So I'm not going to say that. He might be able to do it, but he's going to have to go so far out the box from what he's already done, because he's so out the box already. It's going to have to be even further out the box than what he's already done. You have to wonder, how much crazier can he get in his thinking? Clearly, he's got a lot of stuff going on inside his head. He's got a lot of stuff going on inside his head. Let me look at these little, let's see, what is this one? That looks interesting. I'm just messing with the background. Not doing that party thing. That looks weird. What's 8mm? Oh, interesting. That's documentary. Oh, okay. So it's got all these. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the bubbles. Where are the bubbles? Yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, I think he's a swirler. Cause before before he got the Oscar, he had like a little short-lived series, and I think it was about him and his real life wife now. Yeah. And I think she's Asian or something. Can't remember. But yeah, he had a short-lived show with her about them. I think he's married. But I think he's mixed too. Not that that really matters, but I think he is. Yeah, he's a swirler. Yeah, because I remember he did that series. I don't know who. Well, I'm not gonna give my opinion about his partner. That guy's weird to me. You know, he's kind of weird. So it doesn't surprise me that he's a swirler. But I think Jordan Peele is half white though. I think he is. I think he is half white. So that's why I say I think he's biracial. But you know, and they both talk the way that they talk when they're just talking in their regular voice sounds like they grew up in around a more diverse community to me. I remember when I was a kid, some of my friends told me that I talked like I was white. Because I use correct English. So they used to tell me that I talked like I was white. And I was just like, I'm not talking like I'm white. What do you mean? And then I would try to use more incorrect English, you know, more Ebonics. That was just so silly. Now I'm glad I speak white, as they say. That's funny. But they used to tell me that when I was a kid. And I grew up predominantly around African Americans. I did not grow up in a racially diverse environment. I didn't. That's one of the reasons why I went to a private white institution, because I did not grow up in a racially diverse area, and I knew that in the workplace I was going to have to know how to work with everybody and get used to not being in a room full of people that look like me. So that was one of the reasons why I went to one. But if I had to do it all over again, I would have probably just stayed at the HBCU and then come to California. Because I don't think necessarily that I needed to go to a private white institution, PWI. I don't think I necessarily had to. But I wanted to work in the music industry, so that was the reason why I came to school on the West Coast. And there still aren't any HBCUs on the West Coast. So I wouldn't have had that opportunity anyway, coming out here. But I think I would have still spoke correct English regardless, because that's just how my parents rolled. Oh, wait a minute, my boss is sending me a message. Oh, nope. That's my coworker. I knew she was gonna, I was like, yeah. Let me send her a message. I know. I figured that out. Listen, is sorry. All right. Yep. She just said, I was like, I want to see what she's saying. Yeah, she's like, I was in that file. I know. I told you. Didn't I tell you guys that my coworker was going to send me a message when she figured out I was messing with the file? We were in the same file. And I've already jumped out the file and moved on. That's funny. Well, now she's typing something else. Now what is she saying? Let me move my messenger so I can see what she's saying. Move it to the other computer. Is she still typing? Move it over there. I saw. Yep, I'm glad I gave her that file because it was ugly. She's like, be happy that you let it go. I know you guys wonder what I work in. I work in regulatory compliance in the real estate industry, though. So I look at mortgage loans from banks all day to make sure that what they said they were going to do. What'd you say? Oh, sorry. Somebody was talking to me. That what they say they're doing is exactly what they're doing. Oh, who just came in? It went away. Who just came in? Hey, I am Lucy. How are you? Virginia Union. I have a lot. I went to Hampton my freshman year, Latoya. So I did go to HBCU first. My job is not stressful anymore. Yeah, I went to Hampton my freshman year, and we played against Virginia Union, football and basketball. But Hampton was too close to home. I could literally go home almost every other weekend, and I did. And I did. Because it's like, 400 miles from Washington, D.C., so I was home all the time. And then I have friends in Southern Virginia. I've got family there, too. A lot of family. Because some of my cousins that I didn't even really know were in college with me. Were in college with me at Hampton. And when I went to Hampton, when I started at Hampton, it was an institute. By the time I got out of college, even though I was on the West Coast, Hampton was a university by 85. But when I started in college, it was an institute. And they used to call it HI. Now they call it the other HU. That's so. Oh, so see, you guys live in the same, you guys grew up in the same area. But I had, yeah, Virginia Union's a good school. So is Hampton. Most of the HBCUs are great schools. They are great schools. And they are way less expensive than PWIs. Way less expensive. You know? But it's very interesting. I'm the only one out of my siblings that went to an HBCU. I did it for 1 year, but my sister and brother both went to PWIs, period. And my parents, obviously, from the generation that they're in, they both went to HBCUs. My dad went to Morehouse. My mom went to Xavier. You know, and most of my aunts and uncles went to HBCUs. And then most of my cousins went to HBCUs. It's only a few of us that went to white schools in my family, in my generation. And then 2 of my uncles went to Northwestern because they had academic scholarships there. So, and was high? Wow. I don't know, like when I went to Hampton, they had a payment plan. See, that's what I'm saying. Culturally, I loved the HBCU because Hampton has a beautiful campus right on the York River. Beautiful. When I transferred and came to California and finished college, I had a cultural shock with the black people that went to school with me there. They were very different from the black people that I had grown up around on the East Coast. Everyone there, and I would just say the ones that were from here, from the West Coast, were really different. So when I first came out here, I didn't even hang out with a lot of the black people at school. I hung out with people that were from the East Coast, period. Period. Because they were real. And the ones that weren't from here weren't. But I eventually found people that were from here who were real. But it took a minute because being proud of their black heritage was like a fad. And I didn't grow up where it was a fad. Like, I grew up someplace where, you know, we had a lot of black history. Like, I grew up knowing the black national anthem, all 3 verses. And it's probably because I grew up in Washington, D.C. You know? It's probably because I grew up there. But when I came to California, yeah, at first, I was not feeling the black people here at all. Wasn't feeling them. And then when I got into the work arena, that's when I saw the differences between the West Coast and the East Coast, just period, and not just black or white. What I saw is that going to college is pushed more on the East Coast than it is in California. That's what I noticed. Now it's starting to shift more now, but it's, you know, like, it's still not like it was back there. I mean, it was like you were going to school. You going to college. I mean, people went to college. People who were receptionists in offices still had a college degree. Whereas out here, you know, it was like, you know, I'll work my way up. Bye, I am Lucy. Thank you for coming through. Well, what did I do? I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to see the chat. Thank you. I'll be on later. But now I just kind of gravitate towards real folk. Because I don't do drama. I don't do mess. I don't do none of that. Too old. You know. But there's still people that being in touch with the culture is still a fad for a lot of people. I mean, like I told you guys, when I came to California, I started wearing my hair natural in my 20s. Okay? So, my 20s was in the 80s. Started in the 80s. Finished in the 90s. But I started wearing my hair natural at the end of the 80s, before it was popular. You know, and I would wear my hair curly. People thought that I had a jerry curl. I did not have a jerry curl. It was just my hair. And then I would wear my hair in braids. And it wasn't popular. Now everybody wears their hair natural. I'm about to stop the chat. I know I have a lot of people in here, but I've been on here for over an hour. And I know I actually got to get some work done. I can't stay on here playing with y'all all day. But I will be back on tonight, guys. And I thank you guys for being on here, because this is my first official live from my phone. Yeah. Well, the ends do, around the edges. But the rest of my hair doesn't get frizzy. It's just curly. The braids, like when I take these braids that I have in here out, my hair is going to be in kinky curls instead of its normal wave because of the pattern from the braids. And then when I wash it, it'll go back to its normal pattern until I braid it again. But I probably will do upload. I probably will videotape when I go to the beauty supply store later and pick up my hair. And I'll upload that. And I have to do my video, doing my self-affirmations. That will be coming up shortly this week. And I have a spoken word that I'm going to be uploading for you guys this week. So I got a couple of things that are coming for you guys this week. But I will see you guys later. Thank you so much. Thank you, Purple Paisley Squad. I'll see y'all later on tonight in Not So Random Chat. Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming through.